Back here on the Rich Eisen Show on the Roku channel, and we have got ourselves a special guest to my left, and the terrestrial radio audience will return in just a little bit less than 2 minutes' time. So don't get thrown when I introduce you twice, Justin Fields.
Okay,
this counts the first time. Good to see you, courtesy of C4 Energy. That's the drink that's right here on the corner,
yes, sir.
Right?
It is. You know, I've partnered with C4 for a couple of years now. So,
Yeah.
you know, every time I have a practice or a workout, usually drink one of those, and, you know, they give me the energy that I need to you know, do whatever I need to do within that workout or within that practice to keep going. Maybe I'm feeling a little bit tired that day, and I just drink one of those, and I'm good. So
just pop it open?
Yeah, pop it open and take a sip, so it'll be good.
Okay. How would that work for, say, somebody who's on television an insane amount of hours?
Yeah, so actually they have a super brain thing too, so it helps you focus better. So
what is
it's basically a super brain performance. So,
is that right?
Yeah, so they have different things for it. So say if you're not working out doing this, so you have to stay locked in mentally.
Hold on, excuse me.
You're not working out physically, mentally.
Do you know how much I need to focus on sitting up straight and what my core needs to do for that sort of thing?
The posture and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh.
My apologies.
No problem.
But yeah, I mean they have different kinds, to where it's either physical or to keep you more focused and stuff like that. So I mean it's been awesome. I love taking it.
All right. So if I'm like an hour, say 6 of an 8.5 hour pregame show like I'm going to be doing Sunday for NFL Network.
Yeah. Crack one open and you'll be good.
I imagine you've got free product here, correct?
Yes, sir.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good.
All the product you want.
Is that right? Yes, sir. Good. Look at you guys.
All the product you want.
This is going to come in handy.
Yeah.
We're going to need this.
Okay.
We're going to need this.
Fantastic.
Just going to go ahead and try it.
You're going to crack one open right now? All right, go for it.
Get a live tasting.
There you go.
I'm not afraid.
There it is. All right, go for it, TJ.
That's it. The Skittles right there?
Skittles.
Yeah, I mean, this might be too sweet for a lot of people, but this is delicious.
All right, very good. We got Justin Fields here.
Yeah.
The Rich Eisen Show Radio Network is back with our Roku channel stream right here from the Super Bowl. Sitting at the Rich Eisen Show desk, furnished by Grainger with supplies and solutions for every industry. Grainger is the right product for you. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Hanging out with the quarterback of the Chicago Bears, Justin Fields, courtesy of C4 Energy Drink right here on the Rich Eisen Show. All right, sir. How would you rate this year for you?
Yeah, of course there was a lot of ups and downs, but I think just with the culture of our team and kind of the foundation that we built this year and the attitude that we want to have in going into every day in the office and playing every game, we play for each other, and no matter what our record is, no matter what the scoreboard is, we can be getting blown out in the fourth quarter. I know that the guys that I'm playing with are going to go out and give their all for me.
Yes.
And that's just the mentality we have. So I think just starting off with that culture, I think we'll continue to grow, continue to get better, and next year we'll definitely have a better record. So.
I know this is not what you want to be known as, but the Bears may just be the best team I've ever seen wind up first overall in the clock.
Yeah.
I did not look at you guys throughout the year and think this is the so-called worst team in football.
Yeah, I mean,
did not think that.
Not for sure. There were a lot of games. I think it was like 6 or 7 where they were, within one possession. So, a lot of games where we could have came. Where we just came up a little short to where if one possession gets changed or we score in the last drive, the whole script flips. So next year we're just going to take advantage of those opportunities, when those late game situations, and capitalize on.
Did the game slow down for you this year?
I think so. I think with the experience, I think with just the reps, you just learn to be calm in a chaotic environment.
Yes.
When the big D linemen are trying to sack you and stuff like that. I mean, you just have to be calm as a quarterback and stuff like that. So of course I still have room to improve, but I'm definitely seeing improvement for myself this year.
What worked for you this year then? What would you say, Justin?
I would say as an offense, I think moving the pocket worked for us a little bit, and then of course when a play wasn't there, just trying to make a play. So there's areas in my game where I need to grow, but I think,
like what? Give me one.
I would say in the short game, in the short passing game, just the kind of the gimme throws, the run alerts, the bows and stuff like that. I feel like I might have gotten too lazy on them and just literally missed easy throws.
Is that a footwork thing?
I think it's definitely a mechanic thing. So yeah, I mean just fixing those mechanics, and now's the time where I can really get back into it and kind of focus on that. So when the season does roll around, excuse me. So when the season does roll around, clicking on all cylinders. So,
Well,
yeah.
what about the idea, Justin Fields here on the Rich Eisen Show, narrative, let me go for narratives here, that you get beat up too much, that the way that you play, that you got hurt, obviously you didn't finish the season at the position, totally makes sense, but
I mean,
what do you
I
think?
mean, my mentality when I tuck the ball down and run is to, first of all, protect myself, because I know if I'm not out there on the field, then I can't, of course, perform for my team. So that's my first, thing I'm thinking of is, don't take a big hit. And I got hurt, in the Lions game, week 7 or week 16, on a pass play. So,
go figure, right?
So
because I'll be honest, I'm watching you play Justin Fields, and my first thought that I think is your first thought when you're carrying it is you're going to score.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm thinking, and it doesn't matter if you're running it from your own 15.
Yeah.
You're thinking there's 85 more yards I can get here on this carry right now.
Nah, for sure. I mean, I think you just have to be smart in certain situations, knowing, where you are in the game. It could be 1st and 10, first quarter. I mean, you don't want to, risk a big hit that early in the game for, potential 2 or 3 extra yards. But, there are times where, you get later in the game and, your team might need an extra bit of yards, or it's, 3rd, 4th and goal, and you're trying to score a touchdown, or it's 3rd down, and you're trying to get the 1st down, to where you might need to put your pads down for a second and take a hit and get up and play the next play. So.
Justin Fields here on the Rich Eisen Show. Who is your who's your inner circle? Who you lean on for advice, or you get something off your chest? Who is that?
I would definitely say my dad, for sure.
Your dad?
Yeah.
What are you willing to share about your conversations with your father?
My dad knows everything about me, from football to personal life to everything, and he's kind of been that guy that I've talked to, that I've looked up to my whole life. So I'm very blessed to have a supporter like him, and whenever something's heavy in my heart, or whenever I'm might be thinking about something too much, I always call him and kind of get his opinion on it, and he usually just tells me to pray about it and kind of gives his 2 cents. So I would definitely say him.
Anybody who's played the position professionally that you
No, not really. I feel like I don't have like a great relationship to where I can just go talk to anybody about that, but I'm looking forward to building that. Our head coach, Coach Flus, just met Steve Young, so I'm looking forward to getting together with him and talking to him a little bit about the quarterback position, a little bit about playing quarterback. So,
All right, give me what would you want to pick Steve Young's brain about?
Just everything, just the ups and downs, how he played the position, and what his mindset was going into each week, going into each and every game, and stuff like that. So that's the kind of stuff I like to
All
know.
right, let's just jump into the conversation about the Bears being 1st overall on the clock.
Yeah.
Are you ready for people to start questioning whether you're the quarterback of the Chicago Bears next year?
I am. I think they've already been saying that. So how I look at it is just controlling the controllables. No matter what happens with me, I can control what I can control, and that's how I approach the game. That's how I train for the game, and how I carry myself within the game. So it's just those 3 aspects to where I kind of just have to look myself in the mirror and kind of say what can I control, and if it is what it is, and just move on and be the best quarterback I can be. And now's the time where I've been trying to grow personally, spiritually as a quarterback. So I mean, I've grown a lot these past few weeks in the offseason.
Well, I want to front load the rest of this conversation with you knowing, and I'm there is an I in my first and last name, and I am an on-air individual, so I have an ego, but I don't suspect you will know what I've said about this subject matter beforehand. I think the Bears would be absolutely insane to trade you and choose somebody who's not done it yet, even though it's somebody who I'm sure you know well in Stroud. I don't, they'd be nuts to do that. But there's the whole due diligence thing that the Bears are going to have to do with the 1st overall pick, or say that just in case somebody thinks that they might go in the direction of a rookie quarterback, so they could get the most out of trading that pick and keep you. Have they spoken to you about their draft strategy at all yet?
No, not really. After the season, we had our exit meetings and talked a little bit about that. Talked about what they could have done as a what we could have done in the building to improve, just the facility and stuff like that, and what I need to work on in the offseason. So it was a good exit meeting, and just looking forward to, of course, getting together with my guys this offseason, getting better with them, and looking forward to training camp too.
But obviously, that's just a day after learning that they have the first overall selection. And they're going to start digging into this thing. Do you want them to tell you if they're bringing in a kid to work out, or you want to be kept up to speed on this?
Oh yeah,
Justin?
for sure. I think everybody would love honesty in the process. So I would definitely like to know that, and it's a business, so I totally understand. No hard feelings, but like I said, I control what I can control, and control my work ethic, control how I carry myself each and every day.
But don't you think you've already proven your worth as the quarterback of the Bears? You just rolled your eyes a little bit, but I figured I'm going to ask a question I know the answer to, but I want to hear it.
Yeah, I think, I've shown a little bit, but I don't think I've shown the world what I can do in terms of, playing the full quarterback position and playing it consistently, I think there were, some times this year where, I was better than others, late. Like my last game of the season against the Lions, that wasn't a good game. So just being more consistent, for my teammates, for my coaches, and, for the fan base. So once I do that, once I just keep progressing and keep getting better, then I'll be good.
But they have, just to put a button on this part of the conversation, you have not heard from anyone in the Bears, this is our plan, we will keep you up to speed, we'll let you know if we have kids at the quarterback position to come in and work out, because I think they're going to have to do that, to be honest with you, to make sure that people think they could potentially replace you to get as much as they want for the first overall pick, or just get a defender to go to battle on the other side of the ball for you.
Yeah, I mean, not for sure. I haven't had those conversations.
Okay.
I think they take a look at, free agency first, and I think, now they're probably starting to prep for the draft stuff. So, but haven't had, conversations like that.
All right, Justin Fields here on the Rich Eisen Show. Do you want to make a prediction on Super Bowl 57?
I don't know what the score's going to be, but if I was a betting man, I have to, choose the Eagles. I think their depth on the D-line is crazy. I think, they have great DBs, great linebackers, and I think they're loaded on offense, from the offensive line to Jalen, to the weapons outside to their running game. So I think the Eagles are going to pull this one out.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you realize that this is everybody's taking the Eagles all of a sudden?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Dion and Stephen A. and Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
I think I think the only one is Trey Lance, one of your draft classmates.
Trey took the Chiefs.
He took the Chiefs because he said that it wasn't a real game in the NFC Championship game. That's the way he referred to it.
I mean, he's probably a little bit salty over the.
That's what he said.
Over the.
And we got Debo coming up next.
The outcome of it, but
okay.
I mean, me having a neutral head, and me not having choosing a side, I'm choosing the Eagles.
Have you ever connected with Mahomes in your tenure
No,
yet?
we actually played him in the preseason, and so got to talk to him before the game, but I haven't really got to conversate with him much.
All right.
So.
What do you think about this trophy? What it would mean to you to lift it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
One day?
I definitely hope I get to lift one day. I mean, it's beautiful. It's really what you dream for. You know, it's your number one goal. It's the reason we play this game. So. It's awesome. I definitely, hope to be holding one of these up.
Excellent.
Sure.
And again, C4 energy drink. You drink this after each practice?
Before, yeah. So it's an energy drink. So
so
whenever
you get a little burst.
Little burst.
Okay.
Yeah, and it gets you right. So
Okay.
Whenever you work out, whenever you need it, just take you a little sip.
All right. I see TJ. You're sipping it behind Justin here.
Taking this to the head right
So
now.
the next, to your face, right? You're not talking about the other version of going to the bathroom or anything like that. Just be careful. All right, so you'll be set for the next hour and 20 minutes of our program. Is what you got.
Right, I'm ready to go.
All right, and last thing, Justin, I will bring this up. I know you guys don't want me to bring it up, but I'm going to, because I brought it up with Garrett Wilson the other day.
Yeah.
Sorry, Justin.
No, sorry in advance.
He's got the ultimate flex in return. He's got. I'm walking into something here. Okay, when you took on the Jets this year, and you and Garrett were in the same building. It was the day after another game that took place in Columbus.
Yeah.
And the fact that you were able to focus, I told this to Garrett, focus on playing a professional football game at such a high level that you both played it at. It was very impressive to focus. Were you weighted down by the result of the college football game from the day before?
I mean, I was. I'm not gonna lie, I was.
Okay.
And of course, I heard it from a few teammates, few coaches from in the building. But hey,
Is that right?
Yeah, it is what it is, though.
Who's
Next year, I think
the,
that's their second win in what, 9-10 years. So
no.
We'll be fine.
No. Second, if you don't mind me correcting,
Yeah.
in a second win in a row. Those are the
I think we had
words
7 in a row.
afterwards.
So I mean, if you want to compare that little 2 to 7, hey, you got it. And I mean, what y'all lost to TCU. I mean, nobody expected that, right? So
No,
hey,
no.
But y'all did get the Big Ten
Well,
championship. So hey,
your two teams played against each other in the other
they did.
semifinal.
They did. Yeah.
There it is. Oh, look at that. I love my production team. So,
Terrible.
What is it?
Terrible.
See, it's funny how one man's terrible is another man's pure joy.
Yeah,
You know,
it is.
it's amazing how that's what a rivalry is
Yeah.
all about.
That's why we love
So who are the Michigan people in the building that were giving you crap for it? Who do we got?
So we had
Who do we got?
Michael Schofield.
Oh, yes.
Yes, O lineman, and then there's a few other guys in there.
Okay.
We had a D lineman, Taco. He went to.
Oh, yeah, Taco Charlton.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
he
very
went up
good.
there.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so a few guys, they were, trying to bet me with the game and stuff like that. But
Okay.
yeah, a few guys were giving me some words after that one. So,
All right.
Yeah.
So you really want Georgia to lose when Ohio State's taking on
Of course,
Georgia, right?
I'm always rooting for O State for sure.
Okay.
Always.
Isn't it the O State? Isn't that
The
what we call
Ohio
it?
State
Okay.
University,
Okay. I just
yes,
want to
sir.
make sure
Yeah, for sure.
because I get confused.
And
You know what I
not that team, whatever you just had up there. We
What?
call that the team up north.
The team up.
The team up north. We don't even say the name. Like, we don't. And
So
when
what's the name of the state when you said you took on the Lions?
the
What's
state
name
up
of the-
north?
The state of
I mean, in total honesty, I feel so weird like saying the name of that state just because it's like instilled in me. Like, I'm telling you, when you're at Ohio State and it's that week to play them, you got their jerseys on the ground, you're walking over their jerseys, you put their logo in the toilets, you're peeing on the logo. Like, they don't play any games, and they prepare for that game 365 days of the year. So that just shows you how serious
Well,
they take it.
just to show you what a high-class individual I am, I welcome you with open arms anytime you want to come here.
Appreciate
Good
you.
luck. Good luck
Yes,
over the
sir.
next several months, and look forward to having you back here.
Sir.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.